This is great. We're in the iHeartRadio studios. Buster being joined by Johnny Garbarino, a.k.a. Johnny Cannoli from South Philadelphia. Come on, man. Getting ready for KnuckleMania 6 happening February 7th. This is exciting, bro. Very excited to have you in studio. Also got my boy Flip from the Flipadelphia and BTA here in the studio hanging out with us. But also, we're getting excited because this is an opportunity. First off, you're 3-0 in Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship.
Correct.
This is an opportunity for you to rep for the city because the guy that you're fighting has had a lot to say about Philadelphia. You want to talk to us about Kane Tomlinson?
Kane Tomlinson came here. He had a really, really good fight against Pat Sullivan last year.
Knocked him out, right?
Yeah, he knocked him out cold. It was very brutal. Right, it was one of the worst knockouts I ever seen. But that being said, you know, Pat Sullivan is from South Philly. He's a South Philadelphian brother, and I got to avenge that knockout. And Kane Tomlinson had a bunch of shit to say at the weigh-in. If I had more time with him then, we would have finished it right then and there. You know.
Well, I do got to say, last time I saw you was actually more celebratory because it was at the Crystal Tea Room there as the Birds were winning the Super Bowl just last year. Obviously, that's not going to be the case this year, but who do you got in the Super Bowl? Who you got taking it all this year?
You're going to laugh. I don't even follow it right now. I'm so zoned in. That's how locked in I am. I'm not paying attention to any sports. I don't even know who's up.
Wow.
That's
I kind of
how
love
locked in I am.
You know, as a bare knuckle fan, I love hearing that you're that dialed in because we're less than a month out from the big show. KnuckleMania 6, right? That's KnuckleMania 6 at Xfinity Mobile Arena. You can buy tickets now at bkfc.com. Now, you're undefeated. Talk to me about that. Is there a pressure now being 3-0 and going into this fight? Obviously, you never want to lose, but knowing that you haven't lost yet in this division, where's your head at?
No, I have this beautiful saying. I like to say it. Pressure makes diamonds. So the more pressure I have, the more opportunity I have, and the more I could get backed up into a corner, the more you're going to bring out of me. And I love that opportunity. I love when I get put in those positions to be, have great moments. So I love it. I like fighting in front of a lot of people. I like fighting in front of the world. It's going to be my time on that day. So.
You're from South Philadelphia. Talk to me about the neighborhood a little bit here because I was thinking about this. We've had horrible weather these last couple days, right?
That's brutal.
We had a weekend full of snow. Now, when Johnny Cannoli was just a wee little cannoli growing up in South Philly, were you out on a weekend where there's snow like this? Were you out shoveling?
Yeah, all the time.
You were out making money, right?
Yeah, all the time. We do it for like $20, every single stoop or whatever driveway or whatever we had to do. But
he was out there getting that cannoli money.
Yeah, exactly. and I love that because I was sitting there talking with friends about how where are these kids? I live in Delco. Not one kid knocked on my door trying to make $20 to $50 trying to shovel snow.
I say it all the time. Listen, even in the fight game, everybody wants to be a world champ. They don't want to put the work in. I'm out here to make money and hustle.
You got the Winter Olympics come. Does Johnny Garbarino get into the Olympics? Do you watch any of this?
Yeah, I just like it for. I'm always rooting for USA. And
this is the Winter Olympics. So you have sports like you got hockey in there.
I love hockey.
You got luge.
Yeah.
Curling. Do you get into any of this stuff?
I like bobsledding. I like the skiing, like going in and out of the obstacles. It's really, really crazy. The speed skating. And I love hockey. Hockey's the number one sport for me.
Well, of course, you're a hockey guy, and you're affiliated with the Philadelphia Flyers, right?
Yes.
What's your gig there? You basically teach them how to fight.
Yeah, so I'm actually the official Flyers fight coach. So it's never been done before in the history of the NHL. So they brought me and Andre Petrosky on a couple months back to actually start training these guys how to physically beat someone's ass on the ice.
I love it.
Which is awesome.
More sports need that. You know?
I mean, I don't want to give myself all the credit or anything like that. I think the boys are super talented. But I just think, even just training some sort of martial arts that make you dig a little deeper in training, it translates right into life for any sport that you practice. Like
I said, I think all Philadelphia sports should have a fighting coach. I think the Phillies should learn how to scrap out there.
As far as entertainment, I mean, listen, I don't know if you guys remember. I think it was the beginning of the season, but Dallas played I think it was Dallas versus the Eagles. I was on the field, and they got into pretty much a fist fight.
Yeah, it was the first game.
I was right there. Yeah,
Eagles,
exactly.
Dallas.
We were right there. I love that.
Yeah.
As far as entertainment goes, yeah, I love it.
I love it. My boy Flip here. Flip, I know that you've had some criticism on Johnny Garbarino's, let's call it a gimmick?
Listen,
Are you really breaking my balls right now?
for your come down, I think it'll be a lot cooler if you have a dude. I'll do it for you, right? That comes down and hands out cannolis as you come down. But I'm going to get them from a real bakery, like not from Acme where you get yours from. Whoa. And then I'll do it for you, but we got to get some real cannolis in there.
Okay, all right. Real cannolis,
Yeah.
Acme's, it's where you think, all right. Well,
Yeah.
Listen, I brought these from Termini's. That's where I get mine. You ever try one of these?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Oh, okay.
Taste that. Why don't you taste that? What do you want to do?
Flip, any more criticism for the cannolis, or do you want to?
They're delicious.
Yeah.
I thought so.
I can imagine so. Okay, with that being said, I apologize for that, Johnny. It is
I
what
thought
it
he was
is.
here. I don't know.
Well, he is here as a friend to help promote. We know we've got
Got a
KnuckleMania.
napkin?
Yeah. We've got KnuckleMania 6 happening February 7th at Xfinity Mobile Arena. You could grab tickets now at bkfc.com. As a matter of fact, can I get one of those? I would like to.
That's what I brought him for.
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
I'd like to just
got
eat
me
them.
out of my character
here.
here.
I don't want to get slapped. All right, thank you very much. Johnny Garbarino, Johnny Cannoli, thanks for coming through the iHeartRadio studios, my friend.
Thank you for having me.
Oh.
See you guys there.